dear students. Today's topic is wavelength of light and refractive index by Newton's rings method. This topic is from interference chapter. This topic is divided into two parts. एक है wavelength of light and second refractive index of a liquid. So first, that is wavelength of light by Newton's rings method. So setup for this is shown in this diagram. So here is a sodium lamp, plano-convex lens, glass plate and one more glass plate used in this experiment. तो यहाँ पे एक एक करके सब पॉइंट हम नोट कर लेते हैं. फर्स्ट है सोर्स ऑफ लाइट used in this experiment is a monochromatic source of light. Second point है plano-convex lens. So here is a plano-convex lens of radius of curvature r. फॉर्मूला में जहाँ पे भी r रहेगा उसका मतलब क्या होता है, दैट इज रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर ऑफ दिस प्लेनो कॉन्वेक्स लेंस. स्टूडेंट्स, दिस प्लेनो कॉन्वेक्स लेंस इज प्लेस्ड ऑन द surface of glass plate G2. So here there is a gap, small gap in between glass plate G2 and plano convex lens. So in this gap there is a air film, and this air film is the film for this interference pattern, or we can say that interference pattern is formed because of this air film. Next point है यहाँ पे, here means there is one more glass plate and that glass plate is fixed at 45-degree angle. Newton's rings are observed through this travelling microscope. Means travelling microscope is adjusted above glass plate G1 and G2. Now working, when light turn on, then we can see such a type of Newton's ring. यहाँ पे जो दिखा है उस टाइप के Newton's rings और interference pattern we can see through this travelling microscope. To measure wavelength of light, two rings are selected for observation. तो dn और dn plus p ये जो है ये diameters है. Means here two rings are selected. The ring which is near to this dark point, that is called as dn, and the ring which is far from this dark point, that is dn plus p. For example, n अगर 2 है तो n plus p 5, 6, 7 कौन सा भी नंबर हो सकता है. So here diameter of both these rings is measured with the help of travelling microscope or scale or by a scale which is on travelling microscope. After measuring, here there is a small derivation. Here dn square is equal to 4n lambda and dn plus p square is equal to 4n plus p r lambda. So ये जो है ये डायमीटर न्यूटन्स रिंग के डायमीटर के फॉर्मूले हैं. So here by subtracting both these equations we can obtain such a type of equation, and this equation is used to find out wavelength of light, that is lambda is equal to dn plus p square minus dn square upon 4pr. Second part है that is refractive index of a liquid by Newton's rings method. Students, same setup is used for this, or same setup is used for measuring refractive index of a liquid. So difference is that one beaker is used and that beaker is filled with the liquid which is for which we have to find out refractive index. So here is the same points are here also. Here this experiment is again divided into two parts. In first part, readings are taken without liquid, means observation for air film, and in second part readings are taken after pouring liquid, means observation for liquid film. So here when light turns on, then Newton's rings are observed for air film through the travelling microscope. जैसे वेवलेंथ के लिए हमने रीडिंग्स देखे या वेवलेंथ के लिए जैसा ही फॉर्मूला है, सेम टाइप ऑफ equations are used here also. Is the diameter of n plus p and diameter of n plus pth dark ring is used here. आफ्टरवर्ड स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पे बाय मिस्टेक nth यहाँ पे ये आ गया है. सो हियर रिमेंबर इज द डायमीटर ऑफ n प्लस pth डार्क रिंग इज यूज्ड हियर. या सो nth बाय मिस्टेक है. नाउ आफ्टरवर्ड लिक्विड इज पोर्ड इन दिस beaker and that setup is kept inside this beaker. Then it is observed that Newton's rings diameter is different. जैसे एयर फिल्म के लिए जो डायमीटर आ रहे थे उससे कंपेयर करेंगे तो सो डायमीटर्स आर डिफरेंट एंड दैट्स वाई वंस अगेन डायमीटर्स आर यूज्ड फॉर दिस लिक्विड फिल्म. और वी कैन से दैट हियर इंस्टेड ऑफ एयर देयर इज अ liquid and that's why we can say here the film is a liquid film. So diameter of n plus pth and diameter of nth d is measured by using traveling microscope scale. Here d dash n and d dash n plus p means diameter of Newton's rings when liquid is poured. So finally here is a formula is the mu is equal to dn plus p square minus dn square upon d dash n plus p square minus d dash n square. ओके, थैंक यू. अगर मेरा वीडियो आपको अच्छा लगा रहेगा तो सब्सक्राइब एंड शेयर इट. ओके, थैंक यू.